What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I am Safety Scissors.
And I'm Duct Tape.
And we have a talk about rings?
Yes, we are going to talk about alternatives to wedding rings and engagement rings. Mostly engagement rings. We'll do a wedding ring series of vlogs later. But we wanted to talk about alternatives for rings because not everybody wants the traditional thing and not everybody has a traditional ring budget. And this is something that I've actually experienced before, but also have spent a little bit of time trying to figure out because I don't want to go broke on a piece of jewelry, and I certainly don't want to go broke on a piece of jewelry I can't wear all the time. I'm a dance teacher. I'm a dancer. I can't wear something sharp and big and all that on my hand, so I can't wear it all the time. So for us, having an alternative makes the most sense rather than buying like a $2,000 ring, I guess. I don't know.
We're also not really big jewelry wearers.
Truly not. Like, the jewelry that I usually wear, aside from my Apple Watch, is a bracelet.
I'm basically a watch kind of person. I don't really wear anything other than that.
But you still have never seen him wear a watch in one of these videos, so that's how often he wears those. So, when he asked me to marry him, he didn't ask with a ring because that is not something I really wanted. He didn't get down on one knee because he knew I didn't want that. I didn't want anything traditional. And I think the ring has to follow suit. And I know I'm not the only one. And so I felt like I could share my research with you guys on ring alternatives, different pieces of jewelry that you can use instead of a ring versus maybe you want a ring but you don't want a diamond, or maybe you can't afford a diamond. I've got lots of those ideas in this video. And also alternative places to shop, because not everybody wants to go to Zales and Kay and Hellsberg. It says Hellsberg, right? I don't know, man. But first thing I want to talk about is the fact that you don't need a ring to symbolize your engagement. First of all, you don't need anything. You do not need anything. But if you want something to take the place of a ring, any piece of jewelry will really work. Like a necklace or a bracelet is a great idea. If you're just not the ring wearing type, but you're a necklace wearing type, why not get a necklace? I mean, would you have felt comfortable proposing to me with a necklace? Or would that have felt weird?
I don't know. That's one of those things where I guess it would just have to be depending on the person, and because I know that the necklace that you only wear one necklace.
I do only wear one necklace.
So yeah. I wouldn't buy her something with that in mind because I wouldn't want it to seem like I'm trying to replace her dad's necklace.
Which I appreciate more than anything. But maybe you're wearing your grandmother's ring and you don't want to replace that, so you'd rather have a necklace. So a necklace is fine. A bracelet would be fine. Making sure that the bracelet is sized properly, because those are probably the easiest piece of jewelry to lose, in my opinion, because if it just slips off your hand, I would be careful with that one. I don't know about earrings. I really don't know about earrings as an engagement item, but hey, if that's up your alley, write it down in the comments below. I'd love your thoughts on that, because for me, I don't have pierced ears, so I can't imagine getting earrings and wearing those every day to say, oh, these are my engagement earrings, and it's like, wait, what? That doesn't compute to me, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't compute to you. So it's a viable alternative for sure. And then what if a traditional feminine piece of jewelry is not your thing? Maybe you would rather have a watch. Say you are whatever you are, and you're proposing to someone who would prefer a watch. I'm leaving gender out of it because love is love, guys. So you're proposing to someone who would prefer a watch. Why not? Why not get a watch as an engagement item? I'm not even going to call it an engagement ring. It's an engagement token.
Yeah, as I was about to say, it's like a token of just your affection and your promise and
your
thoughts.
And that's how we see it. And it's so funny because he was like, so, we should probably get you a ring. And I was just like, I know, we talked about this early on when we even considered the idea that we would want to do this someday. And I kind of freaked out not being able to find anything. But in that same amount of time that I've had to think about it, I thought about one more thing. And it was when he told me, hey, we should get you a ring. I said, okay, but I want to get you a watch. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, if you're going to get me an engagement ring, I want to get you an engagement watch because we are a team. This is an equal partnership, and I don't feel right accepting something as a token of this engagement if I can't also give you something as a token of this engagement. So a watch to me made perfect sense. It's something that he can wear as often as I can wear my ring, honestly. We both can't wear it on stage. That's about it, right? And it's a symbolic but beautiful gesture. So a watch is perfect. Why not? And then there's really much more alternative things. Like, okay, somebody suggested, and I think it was you, a tattoo. I would not do a tattoo for an engagement. Engagements can be called off. Engagements can not produce to a marriage. I would save a tattoo idea for a wedding ring, and we'll talk about that in wedding ring videos later. The tattoo might be too permanent. What if you're really alternative and you want to get a piercing? Why not? Why not get a piercing as an engagement token? That sounds so cool. Like, I don't have any piercings personally, but like, why not? There's nothing that says that's not allowed. You are yourself. And whatever you're going to do for your own engagement, for your own wedding, that's on you. So do it. This is your life. Yeah. These alternatives are supposed to help you guys think outside the literal ring box. Okay? But let's say you want to go for a ring. Let's say you're like, nah, I love these ideas, but nope, I'm going for a ring. Okay. But Jen, I don't like diamonds, or I don't have the money for a diamond, or I don't believe in spending money on diamonds because there's a lot of hype around diamonds and where they come from, and I don't know how to do the research to find what's a good diamond, what's a bad diamond. Help. You don't have to get a diamond. There's so many other options for stones that look like diamonds and shine like diamonds, but maybe they're not a diamond. So a typical diamond solitaire can cost you from $500 up. But there's a beautiful stone called white topaz that looks so much like a diamond, and you can get a white topaz ring for like $50. 14 karat gold white topaz ring, $50. You can get them all over the place. It doesn't necessarily have to be a diamond, but a white topaz is a clear, brilliant stone. It's like a diamond. You've seen them before. And then there's also cubic zirconia. That's the famous one. Everybody was like, in the 90s, it's like, he got you cubic zirconia? Don't marry him. First of all, the size and the price of the stone does not determine whether or not you should marry somebody. Finances are not always ideal, but love can be. So if it's cubic zirconia, it's cubic zirconia. If it's a nice setting, you can always replace it later, but there's really nothing wrong with cubic zirconia. It shines brilliantly, just like a diamond would. It just doesn't have the cost, and it doesn't have like the value, I suppose.
But if you're not planning on going and selling the thing, what does the matter?
And if it shines brilliantly enough for you, and it reminds you of the promise that you made, it did the job. It's beautiful. There's another couple of alternatives that give you the look of a diamond that maybe aren't a diamond. Lab created diamonds. It is not a natural diamond. It is lab created. Does it shine like one? Does it look like one? I can't tell the difference. I'm not bougie enough to tell the difference, but if you are, that's awesome. I wish I had that talent. I also really can't. I can tell a good wine from a bad wine, and it's because if I like the wine, it's probably not a good quality wine. It's so bad. Swarovski crystal, actually, is a very interesting alternative because it has that expensive feel to it. It has that value in the name, in the brand, but also in the way it shines. But it's not a diamond. That's awesome. I think that those are for the people that are like, well, I want a diamond, but I want something like a diamond, but I don't want to put my money toward that kind of industry. Swarovski crystal's a great one. Unless there's something wrong with that industry, then put that in the comments below too, because I don't know anything about that. And then there's a new one I'd never heard of and probably can't pronounce properly. I think it's moissante. Moissante. A lot of people are getting rings with that stone, and it looks like a diamond, but it has like a little tiny like blush pink tone to it in the pictures that I've seen, which I think is so pretty.
I know a lot of people that would like that, just that hint of color.
I would love that. Oh my god, that's so beautiful.
Just a slight, just a little hint,
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So a lot of people have asked me what we're doing. A lot of people in a week and a half have asked me, so he didn't give you a ring. Are you going to get one? I'm like, well, yeah, we're probably going to get one because most people are going to ask about it. And I guess I'd rather just have one rather than saying, nah, I don't like them and get a bunch of questions. But also, the token is nice, you know? In the months of research that I did in the event that we were going to do this, I actually really struggled. I hated everything that I looked at. I just am not a jewelry wearer. I don't like nice looking things, apparently. If any of you saw the Wish haul video that we did, I like bike chain bracelets, okay? Like, I just don't like nice things. But I found something I liked, and that surprised me. Best part is my birthstone. There's a company called Moon Magic, and they make moonstone jewelry. And it doesn't shine like a diamond. It's really unique. It has like a opal quality to it, but it also has like a diamond quality to it. It's just gorgeous. I'll put a picture up on the screen. It'll hide one of us. I'm not sure which one, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. You can see it's just stunning. The way it can be cut and the way it can be set and the way it looks with rose gold. And that's something that I love. I love rose gold. I love coppers, bronzes, oranges. I love that kind of color. So we're going to go with a moonstone ring for me because A, birthstone, B, unique, and C, I just like it. I can't explain it. I just like it. And you liked it, right?
It was really pretty, yeah. The stone was just completely different than what I've ever seen, and I think it was really pretty. So
yeah, from far away it'll look like a diamond. And it's got white topaz. The one that I want has some white topaz on the side too, so it'll still shine like a diamond. So people won't ask. People won't like constantly, oh, what stone is that? Because I don't know if you guys knew this. I know we have a YouTube page and I know we're talking about this wedding, but I am not a big attention seeker when it comes to my personal life. I don't want to talk about it, you know? And so I don't want people to go, oh, let me see the ring. I'll be like, that's okay. I don't. But you guys get to see it because you watch this channel. But that company and other companies, speaking of moonstone, another good alternative is opal. You want something unique that shines. It's white, kind of iridescent, and has every color of the rainbow in it, but in a very subtle way. I love that. And then the last alternative of stones is anything you want, guys. Anything you want. I've got lots of goth friends who love black, and a lot of them have like a black stone for their engagement ring. Or some people don't have a stone at all. They just get a really, really nice like metal flower. Like it'll be a silver ring with a rose gold flower on it. That's so pretty to me, or vice versa color-wise. And
just bands and
yeah, a friend of mine, she got engaged recently and she has a purple stone. I don't know which stone it is. Could be amethyst, could be something else. I don't know, but it's purple and it's everything she wanted. And in my brain, it doesn't look like an engagement ring, but it doesn't have to me. It's hers. And it doesn't have to look like anything. It's yours. It's yours to love and cherish and look at and go, wow, I'm marrying somebody special. That's what it's there for. It's
supposed to represent you guys.
Yeah. And I just think that that's amazing that you can tailor it so beautifully to you and your partner. Last thing I want to talk about is alternative places to get your engagement jewelry. Sites like Moon Magic. There's like smaller shops. I don't know of too many, but there are smaller shops that you can get if you don't want to go to the big stores. If you don't want to go to like Hellsberg and Kay, like I said earlier. If you want to go to, there's one that's like a big box store, but it's online, and I forget what it's called. It's like Julia, Jeulia, and all I know is they have Pokemon engagement rings, and they have like nerdy themed ones, which is so cool. But you can look up like alternative, really niche companies to order a ring from if you're going to order it online. Or here's the best thing that you can do in 2020. Find a local person on Etsy. Not even local, just like a small shop on Etsy. There are some beautiful rings on Etsy, and those people, a lot of them are just like trying to pay the bills with Etsy, especially in 2020. That's been a big thing. So that can be something that you do where you get an engagement ring that symbolizes your love for another person, but you also get to support a local business, which is so cool. Or find a local shop.
And you're probably, and at that point, you're getting a handcrafted item. And if, with that, you might even be able to get it modified for certain things, or if they're able to do that, and therefore then it's even more customized to you rather than this is one of 10,000 rings that all look the same. You have a guy that's like beating on it to make it look good. And
that's true. That's something about my ring. It's not going to be very unique, but it'll be different and what I want. It's the only thing I found that I wanted. But getting it from Etsy, it's yours. It's handcrafted. Perfect words. But yeah, I love that. So those are just some alternatives in engagement rings that I spent the time to research, and I thought I would share that research with you guys now that the cat's out of the bag and also trying to get into this room. But that now that you guys know, a lot of the content that we're going to be putting out is going to be this, planning and discussions, and if I find helpful hints, I can give you guys those, and I have amazing ways of saving money on weddings. There's going to be a lot of this kind of content. If you like it, fantastic. Please subscribe and join us along on our excellent adventure. And hit the thumbs up so other people can find it as well. But if this isn't, if this isn't, the universe is like, no, don't say that. It has to be their cup of tea. If this isn't your kind of content that you like, don't worry. We still are doing our usual challenges. We're doing our podcast once a week. We have art. We've got, hauls, random things. You name it, we've got it on this channel. So if the wedding content's not your favorite thing, no worries. We've got tons of other stuff. So yeah, thanks for being on this video with me, even though you...
Yeah, it's definitely something that's completely out of my world, but we talked about this, that I want to learn about all this stuff too, because I don't know about rings or jewelry, things like that, because I don't wear it. And, that's why we agreed on, the watch and things like that.
How did you feel when I told you that I wanted to get you the watch?
I was really surprised at first. Not because... I don't know. I think it was more about the fact that I had never seen anyone actually be at both sides. It's always been the guy buys the girl the ring, and ta-da. But I'd never really seen the counterbalance to that.
And I asked him if he wanted it. I know it's going to sound weird, but I didn't want to make him feel like he couldn't be the alpha in that moment by getting me a ring, It's kind of weird, but I wanted to give something back if he wanted it. If he said, nope, I just want to get you this, and this is traditional, and I want it, I would have been like, okay, that's fine, no big deal. In the back of my mind going, score, saved $100. But at the same time, I really wanted to give you that. We're a team. It's not Ted and then Bill. It's Bill and Ted. It's we love you. Not I love you. Bill, along with Ted, love you.
But it was really nice because it was nice to receive that token, or going to be receiving that token as well, because it solidifies that she does feel the same. And it's just, it's a team, it's a partnership, it's an equal thing. And it made me feel good.
Yay, I'm glad. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us on this installment of Jen and Sean's Excellent Adventure. I guess that's what we'll call this. I don't know, I like it. This is going to be fun. So.
Well, I'm Safety Scissors.
And I'm Duct Tape.
And we are out of here.